What's up? Come on, Sophia, let me hear you do it. Come on. Just go. Just say, what's up?
What's up?
You got to do it strong. Anyway, they don't think I'm crazy in my family. Apefather is here. Apefather is live. Have no fear, because Apefather is near. I know I haven't been doing a lot of lives lately, but people don't understand. I had to take care of my wife. She had major surgery. You know, I've been making her sleep a lot. I've been doing a lot of the chores. I've been doing a lot of the cleaning up. Forget about it. I've been doing everything. I'm like Mr. Mom here. I'm taking care of the family. I'm doing a lot of stuff like Zanny Savage, Dope TV or whatever. He's like, man, I'm unsubscribing, he says. I'm going to unsubscribe from you, Apefather, if you don't do an effing live soon. I'm like, come on, man. Where's your heart? Where's your sympathy? Where's your empathy for what I'm going through? Look, I've been through this already. Who cares with my face? My wife had a 9 centimeter tumor, but this is the thing. It was mostly liquid. They found out. Okay, when they went inside, you understand? They found out the majority of the tumor was mostly liquid. So because of that, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a surgeon. I don't understand this friggin' shit. They explained to me that that was a good thing. They said that was a good thing. They just had to drain most of it. And they said, yeah, they said as long as on their level, on the brain level, the brain was working fine, everything was good. They said as long as her vitals were good, you understand, the vitals were solid. Her vitals were solid. They said she could leave the next day. The one and only Apefather in the house. Actually, the one and only Back to the Future in the house. Wow! Back to the Future. I'm trying to explain to these meatballs. I'm trying to explain to them. They don't understand how my wife could have brain surgery and get out the next day. Listen to me. I'm explaining to them the situation. There was mostly liquid in the tumor. These people, they don't accept anything. They do not accept anything. AMC to Pluto. AMC needs a catalyst, and then we could go to Pluto, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. But the tumor was mostly liquid. So they were able to drain it as long as her vitals were okay. The vitals were good. Because, see, people understand. It comes down to were there any complications? There were no complications to the brain surgery, thank God. God is good, thank God. Now, if there were complications, that's a different story. You could be in the hospital for a very long time. So the surgery was a success. There was no complications. They were able to remove, pretty much, I think, the whole tumor. If not, maybe, I don't know if 100%, but they did a lot. They got to still treat it. They got to still treat it with chemo. They got to still treat it with radiation. She's not done. People think she's done. No, she's got to go back. Radiation, chemo, it's no joke. But they got pretty much all of it out. And the thing is that it was mostly liquid. So that's why she was able to come out the next day, because all she needed was bed rest. So I don't know, but these haters they don't believe anything I say. So these people are all psychopathic, deranged, Norman Bates lunatics. So we can only go so far with them. Well, it wasn't all. Okay, let me explain it to you. Majority was liquid, like 60%. 60%. There was solid. There was actual, cancer, the tumor that was solid that they took out. But not all of it was solid. Like about 40% of it was solid, and then the other remaining portion of it was liquid. So there was, obviously, I would say that was the part that was messing her up. Believe it or not, was the solid parts. That was she was getting cognitive issues. She was forgetting things. Who cares? Look, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Obviously, this was cancerous because, listen to me, the origin was breast cancer. See, obviously, you don't know anything about this stuff. You're just some psychopathic, internet troll. Okay, what happens is that it starts in the breast. She was diagnosed already with breast cancer, stage 4 breast cancer. It metastasized to the brain. Okay, so they didn't have to. I'm sure that they did send it to the lab for testing, but there's no question it was cancerous because she was already diagnosed with breast cancer. No, it's just that you say things that like you question everything I say. Like, why don't you just take anything I say? You're the one who's getting butthurt because you never take anything at face value. I'm kind enough. Look, I've been a kind enough YouTuber where I'm transparent. You understand? Unlike a lot of other YouTubers. There's a lot of YouTubers out there. They don't friggin' tell you ugats. We say in Italian, ugats, zero. They don't tell you ugats, okay? I tell you everything. And the funny thing is, I'm still like not liked. I should be the most loved friggin' YouTuber out there because I'm literally the most transparent. I tell you everything about everything, but it's not enough. You question everything I ever say. Don't question it. But anyway, let's talk about. Listen, my wife's doing good. God bless her. God is good. God is good. Remember that. You all have to pray to God when you're going through tough times in your life. People don't realize this. The power of prayer. Okay, I was praying to God constantly. I was like, please help my wife. Please help my wife. I had people praying with me. A lot of Back to the Future. We had Kyle out in California. I got to do a video on him. He sent me. He's by the In and Out Burgers. He knows I love burgers. I never been to In and Out Burgers because I'm not from California, but he sends me the shirts In and Out Burgers, California. I got to make a video thanking him. My brother Kyle from California, but he was praying for Jennifer. Everybody was praying, and I think God heard the prayers because thank God it was a successful operation. But God bless him. Moving on, let's talk a little bit about DWAC. Okay, Apefather does deserve credit. I do. I'm sorry to break it to all of you. What's up, Christopher? How you doing, my brother? Apefather deserves. You know what's funny? People are actually trying to give Lou credit on DWAC. You're trying to give Lou never talked about DWAC. Never talked about DWAC. I watch like all of Lou's videos. When does he mention DWAC? He's all about cryptocurrencies. Lou's all about XRP. That's what he's about. Okay. So now the haters, they're trying to give Lou credit, of course. Yeah. For nothing. They're even trying to give Lou credit on gold. Who talked about gold forever? Apefather, me. I talked about gold. I told all of you Mama Lukes. I said gold's going to go over 4,000 an ounce. And I was saying this back when gold was under 1,500 an ounce. Okay. You know what the problem is? All of you judge me on one thing. You judge me on AMC. I actually have the answer. I have the solution for AMC's problem. And it's an AMC Las Vegas casino. Listen to me. Adam Aaron doesn't have. You know what's going to happen one day? I'm going to make all of you laugh, right? One day, someone is going to realize it, whether it's going to be Adam Aaron or whether it's going to be a big corporation that buys AMC simply because of its brand. Like maybe Disney walks in, Amazon walks in, and they buy AMC, for its brand recognition and its brand power. Someone eventually is going to come to the realization that AMC is going to make a kick-ass friggin' Las Vegas casino. Because they're going to look at, like, you look specifically at AMC in Manhattan, the movie theaters in Times Square. Tell me that doesn't, do me a favor. Take a minute out of your day and Google AMC movie theater in Manhattan, in Times Square. Okay? And you look at that theater and you tell me that does not look like a Las Vegas casino. Look, Hard Rock did it. Okay, Hard Rock was just a place you go to get a friggin' beer, you get a burger, you listen to rock and roll music. Give me some of that rock and roll music. Any old way you choose it. It's got a backbeat and you can't lose it. Rock and roll music, baby. You've been caught in many lies. I've never lied. Listen, Lou is the stock god. Lou is the stock god. Lou is the stock shit. That's what Lou's been wrong about everything. Listen, if all of you Mama Lukes had the right head, we could have already did the V for Victory friggin' project. You understand? But all of you friggin' people, you're stuck in your corrupt stock market and corrupt cryptocurrency world. I'll do it all myself. Look, I got a few supporters here that support me from time to time, like my brother Back to the Future. But ultimately, I'll do it myself. I will do it myself. Like I said, I don't ask for any type of solicitation of any investment. I'm going to fund it all myself. I admitted I was wrong about AMC. But, the only thing I will say, okay, let's analyze me and Lou on AMC. I never said I had secret connections like Lou did. Lou said that he knew top traders. I don't know if you remember any of this, that were inside, Gordon Gekko, you're either inside or you're outside. Okay, Lou said he had insider connections. Lou said corrupt banks were offering him more money than he would make on the MOAS to go against friggin' retail. Lou made a lot of claims. He knows Gary Gensler. He knows Melania Trump. He knows everybody. Okay. I never did any of that stuff. I was a cheerleader. I was a cheerleader for AMC. And I was a cheerleader who put up well over $200,000 of my own money. So I didn't just talk the talk. Okay. I walked the walk. We don't know if Lou really put up money. Lou never showed his portfolio. Okay, well, he got a postcard. You get a postcard if you buy one share. Everybody made this big thing. I got the post. I made a video. I showed everybody I got the postcard. Everybody made this big thing about the postcard. So what? Maybe he bought one share. Okay, I put up hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. Well, who cares? You're not understand. It's not about lies. It's about assumption. I assumed that $50 could go to 500,000 because I believed we were dealing with trillions of friggin' synthetics. You understand? And I believe that we had a very strong United Ape family that would hold for gold and that would ultimately beat the hedge funds at their own game. Okay, that's what I thought, but that didn't turn out that way. But you're trying to blame me. Listen to me. If people decide to sell AMC, how do you blame me for that? Right? This guy, if there's corruption in Wall Street, how do you blame me? I always said the theory behind the $50 to 500,000, the theory is that every single retail investor had to hold and never sell. That was the theory behind it. There was no selling. So if obviously they started giving up and they started selling, you can't blame me for that. That's their personal choice. They made that decision. It has nothing to do with the Apefather. Anyway, Back to the Future 99. I remember Lou said he had insider connections at big banks. He did. How can it be factual? Who cares? I can't control what people do. Listen to me. You're not being like intelligent here. You're being a little bit of a stunat here. Even if I said that, which I didn't, but even if I said factual, I can't control what people do. I can't control if everybody wants to give up and sell. How is that in my control? Are you nuts? Guys, go home and get your shine box. Do everybody. You know what it is when people want to debate me. I don't mind people debating me. I like the challenge. I like to fight. I like to argue. But debate me with like intelligence. You know what I mean? Debate me with things that make sense. Listen to what this moron is saying. Listen to what this moron is saying. He says, I said factual that AMC could go to 500,000. But I always said it was based on it was based on two major things, and we'll go over it. The first thing is that everybody had a hold. How the FUCK can I control that? I can control what I do, right? I can't control what you do. I can't control what 8 million other friggin' retail investors do. If they want to sell, I always used to say this to people. If you have to sell, you got to do what's best for your effing family. And then obviously the last thing is that the short sellers had a friggin' close their positions. Remember Phil for real? Did the shorts, close yet? Did they cover yet? Remember? No. What the F are we talking about? Okay. So they didn't close their positions. At this point, I think they believe AMC is probably going into bankruptcy. You know what I mean? So who knows what these mother effers are thinking, but that was the theory behind, AMC going to 500,000. I do not work for Uber. I remember the video very well. And I was very confident in AMC, and I was very, very confident in my retail family. But you want to know what it is? You don't really watch all of my live streams, okay? If you watch my live streams, I've come to the conclusion that the stock market is corrupt. Okay. See, this was something we understood the stock market was corrupt, but I don't think that none of us really understood how corrupt it was. Okay. See, the thing is that let's talk a little bit about synthetic shares, which we've learned. I didn't know all of this. Okay. There's no interest that has to be paid, right, on synthetic shares. We all understand that now. We all understand their promissory notes. Okay. So if a company has the ability, like whatever it is, whatever hedge fund is doing this, and they have the ability to get an unlimited amount of promissory notes and dump it on AMC, understand, they don't have to pay interest. This is just promissory notes. So in theory, they could dump 10 times the float, 100 times the float, 1,000 times the float, A million times the float because it's an unlimited amount of shit of synthetic shares, right? So the thing is that how do you compete with that? You psychos want to blame me for that? You want to blame me? It's my fault that this freaking system sucks and this system stinks and this system is corrupt? How is that my fault? That's why I'm preaching a whole new preach now, which is, look, here's the way I see it. The way I see it is there's only one kryptonite in the stock market, and I've been saying this over and over again. The kryptonite is a catalyst, okay? When there is a catalyst, I say this all the time to all of you, even though there's this circle of corruption, I like to call it the 1% circle of corruption, they can't do nothing about a catalyst. And you want to hear how I'm right? Who wants to hear DWAC, mother effers? DWAC. Trump wins in Iowa, right? He wins like by a friggin' landslide. Look at what happened. DWAC shot up, man, to like almost $30 a share. I believe next week we're going to see DWAC at over $50 a share, okay? Because again, it's a catalyst. This is what I always say. You can't stop a catalyst, okay? That's what I've always, and I was right. I was proven right. But see, you look at AMC, there is no catalyst. All there is friggin' bad news. That's it. All there is debt, dilution. You know what I mean? It's all bad. You ever see that movie Anger Management with Adam Sandler? Remember when he was in the courtroom after he hit the stewardess? Oh no, it was the waitress. It was the waitress. And remember, he goes to the lawyer. He goes, "Is there any good here?" And he looked at him. He goes, "No, it's all bad." He goes, "It's all bad." That's what happened with AMC. That's why Apefather is trying to save AMC. I have the plan. I had the plan to save AMC. AMC needs a Las Vegas casino. Look, if I had the money, if I had the funding available, I would call up Adam Aaron. I would set up a meeting with all the AMC board of directors, and I would present my idea to them. You might say, why not present your idea right now? Because I don't have the money. I don't have like $2 billion. If I had $2 billion, I would do it. Vladimir, let's see who's right, okay? The professional analyst or Apefather. So far, Apefather has been right, and you don't want to give me any credit whatsoever on DWAC. Look, I told all of you, I don't believe in the stock market. It's another thing that people are trying to hold against me. You're like, didn't you say you don't believe? I don't believe in the stock market. I don't believe in the stock market. But what I believe in is a catalyst. It would be the same thing. You want to hear something? If AMC, listen to me right now, was opening or planning on opening a Las Vegas casino, I would go wild. I would go ape shit. I would be buying the dip like a mother effer. I would be buying AMC up so much that all of you, your heads would spin like friggin' Linda Blair. Okay, I still got a ton of AMC, but I would go even more crazy. I'd probably friggin' tap into big funds now with AMC because that's a catalyst. See, that's why I went into DWAC. I went into DWAC because I believed Donald J. Trump was the catalyst. That's what I believe. And I'm doing very well. Very well. I'm doing very well with DWAC. And the funny thing is I'm going to do a lot better because I think what you're witnessing is just the tip of the iceberg. I believe that when Trump wins, and I say when, I know I should say if, but I will say when Trump wins, in my opinion, in November, you'll see DWAC at over $500 a share. And then once that happens, no one's going to give me credit. No one, you're going to give Lou credit. You're going to see DWAC at over $500 a share. And you're going to give Lou credit. You say, Lou called it right. Vladimir, I'm kicking ass on DWAC. This guy's talking about the stock market at new highs. Vladimir, I got in low at DWAC. Vladimir, I am kicking ass and taking names. Don't worry about it. Okay, don't worry about me. I'm not missing out on anything, mother effer. You're missing out. You're missing out. DWAC's going to go to over 500 a share, in my opinion. Okay? I don't have to prove nothing to... Look, here's how I'm going to prove it. No, I don't trust all of you. Look, I go to a bar. Listen to me. I have maybe one or two drinks. I tell you mother effers where I am. You call the police. You psychopathic Norman Bates lunatics call the police when I'm at the bar. I had cops come and wanted to test me for a DUI, okay, because of you. You think I trust you, mother effers? I ain't showing you nothing, because let me tell you something. Here's how I'll show you. You want to hear how I'll show you my portfolio? When I hit it big, okay, you are invited to check out my beachfront properties in Long Beach Island. Now, here's what you could do. Vladimir, here's what you could do to test it. You want to hear what you could do to test my wealth? Okay, here's what you could do. You could look up the property. You could look it up on like realtor.com. You could look it up on Zillow. And you'll notice that I own like say for instance, right now, I own over a $600,000 property in Ocean County, okay, in the Jersey Shore. I own an over $600,000 property. So what you'll be able to do, here's how you could test it. You could test it by, you're going to see my properties, Vladimir. You're going to see my properties. You're going to be able to look it up and say, oh shit, this property has a very little mortgage. I always have a small mortgage, just for tax reasons, writing off reasons. I have a small mortgage, but you're going to see that the properties are worth, say, excess of $5 million. And then you're going to say to yourself, Apefather is not jiving. Apefather is not bullshitting. He's telling the truth. What's up, Real Aqua? Trump, baby. Trump 2024. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Trump. Let's go, DWAC. Get ready for a big pump. I love my brother, Real Aqua. F these stupid Stu-Not haters. Back to the future. DWAC may pull back. Yes, but listen, Back to the Future. I told you this. Look, if you're in DWAC, I gotta watch what I say because I don't want to sound like a financial planner. I gotta watch what I say. Let me tell you what I'm doing, okay? This way, you do what you want to do. Don't listen to me. Okay, let me repeat this. Don't listen to me. Not a financial planner, and I don't give financial advice. But why would I sell DWAC? Trump, if he wins, listen to me. If he wins in November, I feel DWAC is going to go to over $500 a share. So who the F cares? Who the FUC cares what happens from now to November? I don't give a shit. I've been holding AMC forever. I've been seeing the most volatile shit on earth. You think I care about some pullbacks? You think I care if effing DWAC goes from 28 down to 24 and 22 and 21, to back up to 24, back up to 27, back? Who cares? Okay? Because come November, when Trump freaking takes back the White House and wins all of this, you could see DWAC at over 500. So what is it? I can't hold this thing for what? February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. I can't do that? Of course I can do that. But I'm not telling you to do that. Because remember, we're playing Russian roulette. If Trump loses, if Trump loses in November, God forbid. God forbid. I don't think that's going to happen. But then DWAC will be worth shit. Who's this guy, Aiden? Can't you feel them in? What are you talking about, the haters? All right, let me read the full comment of Back to the Future here. DWAC may pull back because of profit taking, but it will definitely slingshot back to 25 and 30 again. I bought DWAC on Friday. Listen, God bless you, Back to the Future. I didn't mean any disrespect. It's just that when it comes to Trump and when it comes to DWAC, I'm very passionate. I've been very passionate on it the whole time. You know, people want to give Teddy Zane credit. Look, Teddy Zane, yes, was a big DWAC guy, but I don't know what happened to Teddy. Teddy hasn't been talking about DWAC. Teddy's missing in action. He's like missing in action Dale's garage. He's like missing in action. I don't know what happened to Teddy. All I know is that I was the only one, me, talking this way about DWAC, saying 500 a share, saying, over 500. No one's been saying this shit. It's been me. I deserve all the credit. None of you are going to give it to me, except for maybe Back to the Future. And Real Aqua, by the way. Real Aqua gives me credit. None of you are going to give me credit except for Real Aqua and Back to the Future 99. But it's fine because I know I was right. Look, what the F did Luke call right? Okay, what can someone please tell me what Luke called right? One play? Everything was wrong. He was wrong about Clove. He was wrong about AMC. He was wrong about RNV. Remember RNVA? Remember that pink sheet garbage freaking play? He's like, you put $100 in this thing, you'll be a millionaire. Who remembers that? People couldn't even get the $100 out of that, okay? COSM, he screwed all of us. He screwed everybody on GTII because he said, even though it did have a run, see, now if Lou would have just left it alone, that would have been his first winner. Even though he got it from that other guy, that YouTuber Bill. You know that Lou never gets his plays. He always gets it from someone else, right? But anyway, if he would have left it alone with GTII, it was a winner because that thing went from like 66 cents, it ran to 10 or like over 10 before it went down to shit. Now it's like 20 cents or whatever it is. But the thing is that Lou kept telling her, he did the same thing with Clove. Clove had a run. But once again, Lou said it was going to the high heavens, just like he said with GTII. And then people who listen to this moron, they hold, and then they're bag holders, okay? And that's what happened. Then GTII fell to the friggin' bottom of the ocean, swimming with the fishes, with Luca Brasi style. John Bitton, how do you have 13,000 subs and only maybe 5 supporters? John, at the end of the day, thank you, Back to the Future. Back to the Future, see, he's giving me credit. I love him. He goes, I remember Apefather was talking, DWAC, I give you credit for it. Thank you, Back to the Future. I love you, brother. John Bitton, I don't care at the end of the day if people love me or hate me. You know, I've learned this from Donald Trump. Can I tell you what I love from what I've learned from Trump? Trump says at the end of the day, as long as people are watching you, it doesn't matter if people love you or if people hate you. That's it, publicity. Look, I'm not in a popularity game. Can everyone understand something? You don't have to be loved in YouTube in order to become a success. You could be the most hated person on planet Earth. But if I get, let's put it to you this way. If I get to 1 trillion views, which is my goal, which I will do. I know none of you believe it, right? If I get to 1 trillion views, do you really think when I'm a billionaire, I'll be a billionaire? Do you really think I care if people hate me? You'll see me driving a friggin' Maybach. You'll see me in a helicopter. You'll see me. I'll probably buy Trump's plane because he'll be in the presidential. Trump will have Air Force One. I'll take over his plane. You think I care at that point if people hate me? So John, you don't understand. The name of the game is views. It's views. It's not about being loved. It's not about being hated. It's about views. I could be the most hated man on planet Earth. You just keep watching me, mother effers. You just keep watching me. Back to the Future 99. DWAC's all-time high was $175. If Trump wins, especially after the merger, it could surpass that, in my opinion. Absolutely. Do you understand that the $175 that it was its high was based on sizzle? Sizzle. Not steak. Sizzle. Okay, if Trump wins, DWAC completes the merger with Truth Social? You're telling me it's not going to go over 175? Of course it will. Of course it will. And if you don't believe that, you're a stunad. But again, let me just say this for legality purposes. I am not telling you to buy DWAC. You understand all of this, right? I am not telling you to buy DWAC. I am not telling you to sell. You do whatever you want to do. You use your own, due diligence, and you make your own decisions. Vladimir, listen to me very carefully. I don't think you have experience in the stock market. It's not every day that a stock has the opportunity, to go from very small levels to over $500 a share. Okay. You know what it is, Vladimir? You admitted it yourself. You're like a chump. You know what you are, Vladimir? You remind me of that guy, Strongman Personal Finance. That guy, Bedpan Finance. The guy didn't have $17. He talks about what a big shot he is with a Vanguard and with all his index funds, right? The guy did not have $17 to pay back his co-worker who bought him chicken wings. He bought him chicken. He didn't have. I gave him the $20. I donated $20 to Strongman Personal Finance to pay back his co-worker. Strongman Personal Finance is a guy who wants to make 4 to 5% a year. And that's who you are. What's up, David? What's up, Daniel? Excuse me. What's up, Daniel? How you doing, brother? Listen to me. You are the same type of person that Strongman Personal Finance, Bedpan Finance is. Okay? You don't want to make a lot of money in the stock market. You look for the safe plays. You look for, like you said it yourself, you look at the S&P 500s. So someone like you will never make a lot of money. Look, someone like me, I may lose a lot of money. You understand? Because I take big risks. But then when I hit it big, I'll make friggin' millions. Because someone like me has that balls the size of elephants. You understand? I have what's called elephant-sized balls. Okay, so that's what Strongman Personal Finance never understood about Apefather. I was wrong about AMC. I was wrong about AMC, but I'm right about DWAC. Okay. Look, we all thought that AMC could have went to 500. Listen, we thought AMC could have went to 500,000, right? But DWAC, I have news for all of you. DWAC has the potential to be like a Volkswagen. Okay. DWAC could go to 1,000 a share. DWAC could go to 1,000 a share. So Vladimir, you're missing the boat here. Listen, I'm not telling you what to do here. You're looking at S&P 500 stocks. You're looking at Lou with XRP. You make me laugh with that piece of garbage XRP. That's what you're all focusing on. You don't understand the real Moaz is Trump. The real Moaz is DWAC. That's the friggin' shit that can make it all better. That could bring us the golden road to paradise. 2 tickets to paradise. Won't you give me my DWAC tonight? Oh! So anyway, that's the bottom line. DWAC almost hit a 1 billion market cap on Friday. Exactly. And it could do a hell of a lot. A hell of a lot better than that. A hell of a lot better than that. You people don't understand something. You don't understand that people realize that DWAC has the potential to be a freaking King Kong mother effer Godzilla, a Godzilla stock here, because you don't understand. Everyone's against Trump, the left, these liberal mother effing chicken mother effers. They're trying everything. They're throwing everything at Trump, but Trump keeps winning. No matter what they throw at this mother effer, he keeps winning. And don't you think people are seeing this? The country is angry. They're angry. And they look at Truth Social. They want Truth Social to become bigger than friggin' X. They want Truth Social to be the biggest platform out there for freedom of speech. And believe me when I tell you, everybody knows about DWAC, but they're scared. You want to know all that's happening is people are a little paranoid because they say if Trump loses, this thing could be like a Russian roulette. This thing could be shit. But the thing is, Trump's not losing. Trump's winning. People are already saying he made the greatest political comeback in history. Okay, with that Iowa win. It was like a landslide. Okay, everybody's dropping out of the friggin' race. Trump's killing it. Trump is winning. And I'm telling all of you, and just remember where you heard it first. Remember where you heard it first. If Trump wins in November, you'll see DWAC over 500 a share. And you know what's funny? None of you are going to give me credit. All of you are gonna connect me the rest of my life. I understand with AMC. Even when I called this big winner, even when I called the biggest winner chicken dinner, man, winner chicken dinner with DWAC, none of you are going to give me credit except for maybe Back to the Future and, obviously a few other people, but not much. We were misled with AMC. We were listening to false information. Look, it happens. We got screwed. I got screwed. But I'm not sweating. I'm not sweating because I told all of you, DWAC to me is like my ticket to Vegas, man. I've been saying it. I said, people think I don't have plans. This is what they think. They're like, you have no plans for your V for Victory project. Well, I do have plans for my V for Victory project. I have a lot of plans for it. Okay. The first plan I have is just to work hard on YouTube and to get 1 trillion effing views. That's plan number 1. That's plan number 1. Plan number 2 is that DWAC goes to over 500-ish. Just the current amount I have right now, I'll make a fortune. I'm looking to go heavy, though. Like I told Back to the Future, we were talking about this, and Apefather is thinking about making a major move. See, because I'm not worried. See, look, I'm not looking at the volatile action of DWAC. I'm not looking at the volatility. I don't care if this thing dumps, goes up, because to me, it's all about November. That's what it's all about. November, mother effers. Trump wins in November. I see DWAC over 500. I might even top that. I might even say DWAC goes Volkswagen style. You might see it at 1,000 a share. But again, I'm not a financial planner. Don't listen to me. You do your own DD. I am not telling you to buy DWAC. I'm not telling you to sell DWAC. You do what you feel is best. Back to the Future. DWAC has a float of 37.17 million, which gives it the possibility to shoot to the moon because of that fact. It's got just so many things going for it. It's got so many things going for it. It's got the small float. It's got the friggin' Trump. It's got the catalyst behind it. It's got so much going for it. Oh, what's up there, Quinlan? How you doing, Quinlan Murdoch? Vladimir, you watch and see. Okay, that's it. You go stick with your 5%, S&P 500s. God bless. You'll be waiting another 20 years to make what we can make on DWAC in a matter of a few months. Okay, this guy's going to be waiting another 20 years. But again, I don't give financial advice. Don't listen to me. Most public companies with small floats have high stock prices. Very true. Very true. But Vladimir, the analysts are basing it if Trump loses. Vladimir, let me ask you a question, you freaking Stunad. Do you actually believe if Donald Trump wins the presidency in November that you don't think DWAC's going to go over 100? Let me ask you a flat out question. Flat out question. In your opinion, assuming, listen to me, you Stunad Mamaluk, assuming Donald Trump wins the presidency in November, again, listen to the question. Forget about sell the news. You don't think that DWAC's going to over 100? I'm asking you a simple question. Do you think that DWAC will go over 100? If you don't, you are the dumbest, stupidest, low IQ moron that has ever walked the face of the earth. But again, I don't give financial advice. I'm an entertainer, baby. Come on, we got to get pumped up for DWAC. We're going to do a little Rocky here. Let's do a little Rocky. DWAC. Not too shabby, right? What is this? That's the piano, mother effer. That's the piano. Oh. That's the piano, mother effer. You see, I can't win no matter what with you. Who cares? You understand? If I don't make live streams, this is what people says. Like Zanny Savage. He says, I'm going to unsubscribe to you, Apefather. If you don't do live streams, if you don't entertain, I'm unsubscribing, right? Then if I do the live streams, you're saying that, what about your wife? She just had brain surgery. Why don't you spend time? I spent a lot of time with my wife, you mamalukes. I was by her side in the hospital. Okay, I gave her everything, my love, my heart, my soul, everything. I was there. I supported her. She loves me. I don't care about what you people think. She loves me. Apefather, I believe the DWAC merger is in March this year. I believe it too. That's what they predicted. They said the first quarter of 2024. Look, I'm going to say this again to all of you. Okay, I don't believe in the stock market at all. I just want to be crystal clear. I don't believe in the stock market at all. But what I believe in is a catalyst. That's what I told all of you. There is a kryptonite to the corruption. There is a kryptonite to the corruption. The kryptonite is a catalyst. The catalyst here is Donald J. Trump. No one could stop a catalyst. No one. Okay. So what I'm trying to make all of you understand is this. Even if, all right, you want me to be negative? You want me to be negative? I'll be negative. Let's be negative like Vladimir Putin. Even if ultimately Trump loses, we're going to have two conversations. Let's say Trump loses, but I'm going to say, but people believe he's going to win. There might be that sell the news situation, buy the rumor, sell the news. People might start buying the rumor because they think Trump's going to win. And you might have a tremendous run up anyway. Even if Trump ultimately loses, you might have a buy the rumor, sell the news, where you'll see DWAC at 200 a share because people are assuming he's going to win. But once they find out he's going to lose, they're going to dump that thing faster than I dump a freaking porterhouse steak. You understand? But so I'm trying to be negative. Even if Trump loses, I still think there will be a buy the rumor, sell the news of people that will assume he's going to win. And I still see DWAC going up. If he wins, Mado, forget about it if he wins. To a dad joke. See, I think a lot of these people are coming here because they see I do my jokes. What's up there, OCE underscore donkey 2010? You want to hear a dad joke, or I'll do a quick joke for you. Okay. My wife, she had to have major brain surgery, James, God bless her. She got very afraid. She goes, what happens if, I come out of this thing, I'm not 100%. You know what I mean? She goes, I think I might have to move in with my sister, she says. And I said to her, listen, I love you. I support you. She goes, no, I'm moving with my sister. I said, okay. But then I said to her, honey, did you ever ask yourself if I have any type of problem, maybe I got to get surgery or something happens bad to me, what should I do? I don't want to inconvenience you. I said, I'll move in with your sister too. Oh! There's a little joke there. A little joke for you. James says, Dal, I have been watching you for 4 months and love your videos. James, I love you too, brother. God bless. God bless you. I like do one-liners. I'm all about one-liners. Like, what do you call a friggin' bear with no teeth? A gummy bear. Oh! Obviously, this is a very corny, stupid joke, but it's funny. You know what? Call me like deranged. I like corny jokes. I do. I'm sorry. I like corny jokes makes me laugh. Listen, a mushroom goes into a bar. You understand? He goes to the bartender. He goes, do me a favor. You'll give me a shot of whatever, Jack Daniels, whatever. The bartender says, I can't serve mushrooms. I'm sorry. You have to leave. Mushroom says, what's the matter with you? I'm a fun guy. Oh! Couple of jokes there for you. Come on, those are great jokes, no? Come on, don't you get it? Fun guy. Oh, man. I got a lot of jokes. I tell you, my wife went to the doctor. He didn't give her good news. He said, I think, you have 6 months to live. We were scared. We told the doctor that we can't pay the bill. He gave her another 6 months. Oh! You got to have a sense of humor in life. My wife has a sense of humor. God bless her. It's very funny. It's very funny. Who cares? Vladimir, you'll watch and see. If Trump wins, you're going to see DWAC do magic, baby. I love corny jokes, Like, what happened to the friggin' frog that was parked illegally? He got towed away. Oh! Towed away. You understand? I love corny jokes. What did the brick? What's up there, Marie Parkenzo, my brother? What did the brick say to the cement? I'm stuck on you. Oh, I got this feeling down deep in my soul, and I just can't lose. Guess I'm on my way. Mighty glad you stay. You get it? Stuck on you. The brick is stuck on that effing cement. Just like my wife is stuck with me. You like my jokes I do, what's that smell? I don't know if you've seen it yet. My family says, what's that smell? I said, it's me, mother effers. What are you going to do about it? I'm going to take a shower. Ooh. Come on, we'll do something for Marine Park Enzo here. Is my Italian brother. My Italian brother from Brooklyn. That's for you, brother. Marine Park Enzo, we got another one for you. Yeah. Little thought and teller there, not too shabby. Welcome to the stage of the talent list. I'd like to see you do it. I'd like to see you do this, who cares? Clapton. Not too shabby. Thank you, Marine Park. God bless you, brother. Uh-oh, the regulator, 14 people here. Apefather, say hi to Jen and the family. Many more prayers for Jen and the family. I will. God bless you. I'm actually going to be running out myself now. I'm going to be doing a lot more lives. Because I am the one, the only Apefather in the house, baby. Everything I said has not been financial advice. Remember, I am not a financial planner. I am the world's greatest entertainer who's ever lived. The one, the only Apefather in the house, baby. Wow! Remember, Apefather. It's all about Trump, baby. It's all about United States of America. I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the man who died that gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her every day. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the